celebrating World Intellectual Property Day. As part of that, we cordially invite you for a chief guest lecture on intellectual property rights by the speaker, Mr. Srinivas Madipati sir. Let me tell you about a few points about our honorable speaker.
Home or maybe any other private place when we are doing it. So DJ, if you are actually arranging a DJ, you need to pay 1 lakh rupees extra. If you are hosting this function, maybe some, because like they are partnered, like the associations, corporate associations, there are associations where like these authors are registered with. So these in turn like with the amount they collect from the memberships, so they associate with other parties so that like they can collect the royalty. So this is a best example. There is a overlap on the text. So what we have, what are all the types of IPs we have in this bottle? We daily use, consume. What are all the IPs we have in this bottle? It has patent, it has design, it has copyright, it has trademark, everything. It has trade secret. So this is the best example normally we people give. So to explain what are all the types of IPs. So it has an history, like you can read it. So in 2006 there is an instance like two of the guys, the science, the 4 guys into composition making, improving the composition of Coca-Cola, tried actually selling it out. And the whistleblower is the buyer or the person whom they contacted. They contacted Pepsi saying like, we will give you the Coca-Cola's formulation. But Pepsi denied it and informed Coca-Cola saying like, we got 2 pirates from your company trying to sell your formulation to us. So that is the dignity they maintain, and there are few instances like that. But we see normally why we are actually filing all this for protection and then again monitoring others whether they are misusing, because like we normally see, we get cases like infringement cases from maybe the competitors, 25% who know the information, internal information, like they can be ex-employees or maybe known people, and 50% unknowingly, like 50% can be, they don't know whether, I mean, there is a brand or there is a machine already existing. They come up with their own idea, but they fall into this bucket of actually the other's patent. So likewise, we can characterize 50% unknown people who infringe one's IPs, 25 known people, 25% knowingly, like competitors. So these are the numbers actually. Patent applications in India, though we are very less when compared with a company like IBM. IBM files more than these applications. 80,000 plus applications IBM files every year across the world. Okay, we will leave about those top 300 companies where like we don't have at least one company from India in top 300 list as per total number of applications filed across the world. Okay, leave it. But we are growing. Previously, like when I started practicing 2012, so it is only around 15,000 applications, yearly applications, patent applications, in which 12,000 applications are by foreign applicants. Only 3,000 plus applications filed by Indian applicants. But we have that overturned in 10 years. Yes, we did good, and we are doing good, and we hope actually do good in next 10 years also. So 2022-23, 82,000 applications. Last year 23-24, concluding April or March 31st, we just crossed 1 lakh. So 1 lakh patent applications filed. That is the number I took when compared with 2,500 agents filed 1 lakh applications. And we have, okay, but words you can park. If you are thinking some word, for your startup, and it is available and it is eligible as per Trademark Act, you can definitely file that name as for registration even now also. B, you can start your business 3 or 4 years down the line. So this is more about, the initial term is 10 years and it is perpetual trademark registration. I didn't told you the term for design. It is also 10 years but renewable for 5 more years. That is total life is 15 years for design patent. For utility patent, it is 20 years. It cannot be renewed further. Why? Why utility patents are valid only for 20 years? Why the monopoly is not given for me forever? For the device I manufacture or that I created. Why? Any guess? Why utility patents life is only 20 years? Why it is not perpetual as trademarks? Why it is not lifetime as copyrights? Copyright will have a right for lifetime of the author or lifetime of the company which is filing. Any guess? Because technology will keep on change. It gets changed, right? In IT, computer science, or maybe your cup of tea, it is more less, or it is very less than 5 years, or it's only 2 to 3 years. The technology will get upgraded. For that reason, there is no point actually giving lifetime protection so that like he'll roam around people and file improvement. Improvements are also given patents. For that reason, even 20 years is more. Giving 20 years right is also is more. It should be much lesser, in my opinion. Yeah. So copyrightable works, actually artistic work, books can be copyrighted. Any artistic work can be copyrighted. Sound recording can be copyrighted. Video recordings can be copyrighted. Computer programs can be copyrighted. That means like pure software code, object code can be copyrighted. There is different government fee for each. Artistic and literature works, it is 500 rupees. The government fee, it is very less. Previously, now like no one is actually filing. Previously, we have CDs, tapes. That time, we used to get applications from publishers. So all the 6 songs separately, each one application, we used to file copyright registration, because then there is now also there is huge threat for sound recordings like cinematographic works or sound recordings in terms of copy. But now previously it's a physical copy. Like we used to get pirated CDs or pirated discs. At that point in time, we used to file for copyright registrations, each title and application. Now no one is filing actually, because anyway like Copyright Act is giving that protection without registration, and they are employing other technologies to identify the piracy or maybe downloads. They collaborated or partnered with the browsers, the persons or people who are providing the interface for us. It can be Microsoft, it can be iOS or Android. They are collaborating with those people to identify the downloads, and if someone is actually downloading and again recirculating the same, then they know. And they are also collaborating, partnering with the function halls or maybe hotels, at least like 4 or 5-star hotels. If you want to have your